Hey, what's up guys? So yesterday they released a new Medal of Honor Warfighter multiplayer trailer, and if you haven't seen it, you're about to see it in a few seconds, but afterwards I'm going to be giving you guys my opinions on it, and I'm also going to be analyzing the trailer, showing you guys some things that you may have missed. So be sure to click that like button, favorite this video, share it, and subscribe if you're new here for more Medal of Honor news in the future. Wow. After watching that trailer, that's all I can say is wow. The graphics look visually stunning, the gameplay definitely does look intense, and I'm just hoping that this gameplay in the multiplayer is definitely balanced out and fun and immersive, because with Medal of Honor 2010's multiplayer, after playing it for a few weeks, I put it down and I rarely played it again. I just didn't find it entertaining, but I did find the single player extremely entertaining, and I loved it, and I'm definitely looking forward to Medal of Honor Warfighter single player, hopefully to continue on with the story. Now, as for the multiplayer trailer that you guys just saw, you might have missed the fact that there was Xbox 360 footage shown. If you looked closely, you could have seen that some of the buttons were showing, press up on the D-pad to to activate this, or press the right trigger to activate this. And this is the first time that they have shown console gameplay, I believe. I believe in E3 that they only showed PC footage to show off the graphics of Medal of Honor Warfighter at its best. And that's the same thing that they did with the Battlefield 3 previews at E3 and other gaming events. They only showed off the PC version, and they really held off the console version until real close up to release. So I'm glad to see that with Medal of Honor Warfighter with the Frostbite 2.0 engine, they're showing off console footage much earlier, which means that hopefully the console version will get a lot of attention. And I'm sure they are giving it a lot of attention, seeing as though that's the majority of where their sales are going to come from. Now, some of you guys may have missed them pointing out the map name and where the map takes place in the beginning. The map is called Tunggawan Jungle, and it takes place in the Philippines. And it's nice to see them branching off from just that typical Middle East, or, that typical fighting the Russians thing. And it's nice to see them branching off to different parts of the world where you can play as different countries' special forces fighting against each other in different environments. It's nice to see that. Some of you guys may have missed the new HUD, and with the new HUD, it seems to be that the ammo count seems to fade away when you're not operating your weapon. And then when you start operating your weapon again, it comes back. You might have also missed the whole fire team feature. And for those of you guys who haven't heard of the fire teams, it's basically a two-man team in which your buddy is highlighted. And what that does, it makes it better for you to know where he's at all times, so that way if you need some backup, you can see how far he is and when he's coming in and so on and so forth. Something that I talked about before is rappelling into the maps via a chopper. You rappel into the maps, you saw it, he goes in, and it gets right to the action hopefully after that. And you also seem to get buddy kill points for your fire teams. If your buddy gets a kill, you seem to get kill points, and if he gets a nemesis kill, you get an extra 5 points on top of that. So with every kill that your buddy gets, you get 10 points, and with every kill that you get yourself, you're getting 150. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to limit this to only fire teams, and that's only the buddy points that you're going to get it from is your buddy in your fire team. Another thing that's new is weapon fire modes. They didn't have this. I believe they didn't have it in Medal of Honor 2010. And weapon fire modes is something that we saw in Battlefield 3, and they are bringing it over to the Medal of Honor series. Now, I'm sure there's many of you guys out there who definitely missed some of the weapons that were shown off in this trailer. But don't worry, I have them all listed here for you guys. And the first one is the MP7, which I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with, as it was in Medal of Honor of 2010. It was in Battlefield 3. It's in Modern Warfare 3. It's a very popular submachine gun within the first-person shooter genre. The next one is the F88, which is basically the Australian version of the AUG. The next one after that is the 870, which I'm sure many of you guys once again are familiar with, as it was in Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3. It was in Medal of Honor 2010 as well, and it's a powerful shotgun. If you use it at close quarters, you're definitely going to blow anybody away. The next weapon is called the DD-M4, and the DD-M4 stands for Daniel's Defense M4, and it's basically the M4 carbine that you guys saw in Medal of Honor 2010, and I'm sure many other, if not all other, first-person shooter genres out there have the M4 carbine. Now, the next one is called the 416, as it read directly just like that in the kill feed. However, I'm not sure if this is a coding error or if this is the HK 416. And I'm pretty sure, without a doubt, it is the HK 416, and they maybe just made an error without putting the HK in front of it, or at least putting the M in front of it. The grenades that we saw are the V40 mini frag, and this V40 mini frag is literally the size of a golf ball. If not, it is smaller. But this little bad boy could definitely handle, or can definitely deal a lot of damage to whoever is thrown at. And of course, the conventional grenade, the M67 grenade, which is basically in all first-person shooters these days as well. There's also a mine that was spotted, M86 PDM. And this mine is going to be the type of mine that you're able to put down, and it's going to be anti-infantry, and it's going to be able to take out anybody that's in its path. Now, for those of you guys who are interested in support action points, and for those of you guys who don't know what that is, it's basically support for your team. If you get kills, if you get points, you earn yourself something. You earn a reward. And this reward can either be an offensive reward or a defensive reward. A reward that can help attacking a base, or a reward that can help defend the base. And the rewards that we've seen in this trailer are radar jammer, smoke screen, the Mark 19, which is basically a grenade launcher that you can carry with you, place down, and start lobbing off rounds, giving that suppressive fire. You can also have your fire team replenished, which means that you're going to give them more ammo, which can definitely allow the fire team to go further in the game and kick some more ass. The next one is called the H60 DAP Blackhawk, and I'm pretty sure that this is a gunship that's going to come in and probably clear the entire area. Next one is the RQ-7 Shadow, which is a type of UAV. The A-10 Warhawk, which you guys are very familiar with. The Switchblade, which is a UAV that basically dive bombs. It's a UAV that you go in the air with, and you do a suicidal attack with the damn UAV. Well, of course, without the suicide, since it's an unmanned aerial vehicle. They also have the cluster bomb, the RQ-11 Raven, which is the UAV that you throw, the airburst mortar, the AH-6 Little Bird, and the Mars robot. And Mars is spelled with 2 A's. And it's basically the assault drone that you guys see in the trailer. Also, for attachments, if you guys missed any of these, you got Spec Ops Vision, the bipod, and the bipod seems to come in 2 variants. The LMG type or the sniper type. I'm not sure what's going to be the difference with those, because attachments are being kind of unique in this one, seeing as though they got partnerships from certain defense weapon developers out there. Also, you got the grenade launcher and the heavy hitters, which was seen in Medal of Honor of 2010. So that's the analysis of the trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to click that like button, favorite this video, subscribe if you're new here, because there's definitely going to be a lot more Medal of Honor news when it drops right here on this channel. So until next time, guys, peace.